Yes.
that's off leash or might be a trouble or danger for my dog. But it's when they come running out of nowhere.
Yes.
Really, you just find yourself suddenly like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And then you want to pick up your dog or yank back on their leash. What do we do? Because we had a situation where two large dogs.
Come stand over by me so we can. I'm going to hand you the microphone because I want to hear this story. Okay, tell them the story.
All right. So we had a situation where two large dogs came running at Loki from a house. Okay. Like the dog owner opened the door and they came tearing out of the house. We were on leash, of course. Right. And they went right for him. It wasn't friendly. Yeah. And I just had one of those moments where I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? And my instinct, Loki. There you go. Good boy. My instinct was to kind of pull back to get him out of the situation and then pick him up, you know, because it was like, just get him away from these biting, angry dogs. So, and of course the owner is coming out going, oh, but they're friendly. They're friendly. I'm like, no, they're not. Look at what they're doing. They're causing pain to my dog. So what do we do in a situation like that? And how justified are we in protecting our own dog from harm?
I still need to order that taser. No, I do too.
Dan has it.
I didn't have a taser. I didn't have pepper spray.
It's okay.
I always have it when I go on walks.
Dan always has it.
He's worried about our dog.
No, I just always have it when I go on a walk.
Exactly.
Never know.
So in that instance, honestly, you did everything that you could.
Yeah, my concern was because the owner's coming out. Like, how is it going to look if I'm kicking their dogs or whatever?
Less. Michelle, yes, you have been accosted many times. How, you as a dog owner with a dog like Fitz, how do you feel when people that have dumb dogs like that come running over to you, you're trying to do everything that you've done, you've spent money on training with him, and now you have somebody that says, oh, they're friendly.
They may be friendly, but my dog's not responding to it, so you need to back off. Please turn around. Please keep your dog under control. I am working with my dog.
And if they can't listen, I will intervene, and it won't be pretty.
Yeah. It is frustrating when we are doing everything we can, and then there's irresponsible.
Everybody that is here is doing what they can to have a positive relationship with your dog.
We had a dog follow us because the woman didn't have it on a leash, and my dog was flipping his lid. I'm acting like he normally acts. Yeah. And I finally turned around and I said, "Can you please go somewhere else?" But her dog was used to pooping in a certain corner, and I said, "Just go somewhere else until we can get him out of his sight," because he was. I mean, it was 9 o'clock at night, screaming bloody murder. Thought we were killing this thing. So, and it's terrifying. But
it's terrifying, it's embarrassing, it's frustrating.
Yeah, all of the above.
What are we supposed to do?
Right.
So we do have to speak up, obviously, and advocate for our dogs. Yes. Yeah, the whole, if they're saying, oh, they're friendly, but you're attacking my dog, that doesn't...
And they may be friendly dogs, but my dog doesn't know that they're friendly. My dog doesn't know your dog. Like, you have to have them understand that.
Okay. So, it's literally a bunch of BS when everybody says, oh, my dog is a friendly dog. Is your dog... I couldn't care less if your dog is friendly. I care that your dog is under control.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a huge difference. Does your dog actually listen to you? Your dog might be the friendliest golden retriever, happy-go-lucky thing, but if it does not listen to you and it does not follow your obedience commands, it should not be off leash. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the camera. She was like...
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, you know how I really feel, Bree. Okay? But, literally, and Bree, don't feel bad, but I get this question almost every week. What does that tell you?
Well, it tells me that we're going to keep having those situations.
This is a bigger problem, and there's no one right answer. You do what you have to do in the situation that you're in. Right? Braxton, did you run into any off-leash dogs on your mission?
Plenty.
Plenty. I have a goal to hold a missionary training to help missionaries with off-leash dogs. Put me in touch with somebody, okay? Let's get it done. Okay? It's an epidemic. Okay, as kids, raise your hands if you ever had a problem with off-leash dogs as a child. Well, yeah, Micah, duh, hello. Thanks, sweetie. Okay. But all of you, an older generation, did you ever have problems with that? Dan, yeah? Amber? Okay. I remember not having that much of a problem with dogs, off-leash dogs. Sure, they were running around off-leash, but they weren't antagonizing like they are these days. It's because people are too nice to their dogs, and they think that their dog is just as friendly as they are. Well, when in reality, their dog is not friendly. Their dog is rude. Their dog is blatantly, antisocially rude. Running up to another dog's personal space and causing a problem. Spooky, that's enough. Okay?
Yeah, so I think because the situation isn't going away, obviously we have to be able to
prepare.
Know what to do and be prepared. And
just prepare yourself.
Not have one of those moments where you just like freeze as your dog's getting attacked.
Unfortunately, the more it happens, which I don't want it to happen, but unfortunately, the more it happens, the better you'll get.
Sure. I'd rather not.
I know! I would rather not either. I would rather be able to walk around my nice, peaceful neighborhood unaccosted, unharassed. Okay? But unfortunately, that's just not the case these days. And it's probably only going to get worse. So, be prepared. As Dan always carries a taser, so do I. Okay? Amazon. Dan, will you post it on the Facebook group and on the Google Classroom? That'd be awesome. Yep. Yep, I've had to use mine.
And ironically, some of the dogs I've had to use it on have become friendly with Blackjack since.
Oh, interesting.
And I've had a neighbor, a very nice neighbor, be very mad at me for a little while.
Yeah.
Because everybody's first line when their dog is out of control is that they yell it at you, "Don't worry, he's friendly."
Yep.
It's always the first line.
It's always the first line. Yep. Too bad. I don't care if he's friendly, he's rude.
That's all right. Still got a boot to the head.
And a disobedient child. Yeah. Would you ever fathom letting your kid do that? Run up to another neighbor and just harass them like that? So why are people allowing their dogs to do that? You wouldn't in a million years allow your child to be like that. That's called bullying. Why are you allowing your dog to be a bully? Hey. You're his heroine. Okay?